Alright guys, I want to make a video about the whole entire thing about Carly Fiorina. She said after her debate that she had last Wednesday, now people can find out and actually know something about her and all that. Well, I did a little bit of research on her, and the very funny part is she's not being totally honest. Now, if you actually really want to know something about her, go research her. I have that page, and I have another page. I have 4 things on her so far. Now, the funny thing is, yeah, she did double the size. I'm sorry about that, guys. I had a bug hit my nose. But she did double the size of HP when she was CEO and chairman of HP. But let's not forget when she was the chairman and CEO of HP. Let's not forget while she was actually in HP, this whole entire situation about how many people she laid off, and she keeps forgetting that that's going to keep coming back. And she told American people that she got fired for standing up for herself. Nah, guys, if y'all don't believe me about what I'm about to tell you, just go Google her name. Google why did she get fired, or just Google when did Carly Fiorina get the position for CEO of HP. All right, now here's 4 facts I found. Fiorina laid off 30,000 employees. Okay, that's actually a known fact. And now this is what she tells the American people. Well, I'm gonna save that part for kind of last. Let's see. When Carly Fiorina was CEO at HP, when she laid off 30,000 workers, she bought a $1 million yacht and shipped jobs over to China. So she was out for herself. Now that's something you don't hear Carly Fiorina talk about. You don't hear her talk about her buying a $1 million yacht when 30,000 people lost their jobs in California, or shipping jobs over to China, or any of that. No. But every time when someone sits there and asks her about did she lay off 30,000 people, she sit there and says and a lot of people missed the case that they doubled in size. She don't want to admit that she did lay off 30,000 people. Okay? And knowing the fact that she actually shipped jobs to China because it's cheaper labor. More money, cheaper labor. So let's go ahead and say that part. And Carly Fiorina keeps sitting here saying that the American people want an outsider. No, it was someone that held a public office. Well, I can sit here and say Carly Fiorina never held a public office, but she cannot sit here and say she never ran for a public office. That was in 2010. She ran for senator of California. 2010, Carly Fiorina ran for Senate in California, but lost to Barbara Boxer. Keep that name just remember that name. Barbara Boxer in 2000, and she lost to Barbara Boxer in 2010. But there was something that was said about Fiorina's face by Trump. I think Trump sit here and said, "Look at that face. Why would anybody vote for that face?" Well, Carly Fiorina is not so innocent. No, that her mouth has ran about somebody like that before. Remember, keep Barbara Boxer, her name. Keep that in mind. But Fiorina has talked about Boxer's hair on a open mic. She said, "God, what is that hair?" Now you're going to sit here and pull a little, "God, look at that face," or "Who will vote for that face?" Yeah, you pulled that, Fiorina. But yet you forgot that you've opened your mouth and talked shit about Barbara Boxer. Okay, and let's go on. Let's go on to why she was fired from HP. Okay, in February 9th, 2005, the board of directors forced Fiorina to resign as CEO and chairman over declining stock value, disappointing earning reports, disagreements about the company's performance, and her resistance to sorry guys, transferring authority to division heads. So she didn't want to give up the authority. Declining in stock value, which is their stocks was not that well. Their disappointing earning reports, disagreements about the company's performance. And this is before and I think this is after the merger, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, they doubled in size. And that's what Carly Fiorina is going to keep telling people when stuff like this comes up. We doubled in size. Yes, you doubled in size and doubled in size. Doubled in revenues, but your earnings, your stocks, your performance, and you're resisting to transferring authority to division heads. Okay, and you told the American people you got fired for standing up for yourself. Well, as far as I've seen, as far as that my research has come through, you did more than actually stand up for yourself. Like I said before, she had to do something real shitty to get fired from CEO by the board of directors. For the board of directors have an anonymous vote, you have to do something real shitty. Okay. Let's go on to their stocks of that year of 2005. Okay. When Carly Fiorina was CEO and chairman of HP, HP stocks plunged by nearly half during her tenure and rose again after she was fired. Okay, guys. That tells me if she cannot sit here and run a company, needless to say, how can she run a country? And Carly Fiorina wants people to know more about her. But yet they're not going. She's not going to talk about the time where she talked shit about Barbara Boxer's hair. She ain't going to talk about why she got fired, about the stocks and all that. She's not going to talk about that. She's not going to talk about the $1 million yacht that she bought when 30,000 people lost their jobs in California. She's not going to talk about that. She's not going to talk about when she ran for Senate in 2010, because she's going to keep telling people she was a CEO. And guys, if you don't believe me, look her up. That's all you have to do. And now she's going to tell people she wants people to know more about her. Yep. We see how that works. She tried to run for Senate, but she lost to Barbara Boxer, a Democrat. And she sat there and said during the debate, If you want to know any accomplishment done by the Democrats, ask them about them. Okay, Carla Fiorina, what is your accomplishments when you were CEO, other than doubling sizing? What was your accomplishment? American people, look her up and just start tweeting. Why doesn't Fiorina talk about why she got fired from HP? And why doesn't she talk about her running for Senate in 2010? Be cool.